think, because I don't think it's purely selfless. In other words, you still, in life and leadership, there are those times you need to put the oxygen mask on first. In other words, so that you can fill up others.
Yes.
And so there's all these different studies and books and these ideas that really, so take like your relationships. The idea is, if a lot of times we think, as a leader or just as an entrepreneur or a business owner, we want to be able to give and give and give and give to our customers, to our clients, to our employees, to our coworkers. We want to give. But you can't give what you don't already have. And so even in our relationships and in our decisions, we have to gain more than we drain. So we have to, there has to be, things in our life that make us sharper. And most often it's connected to another person, even if you're reading their book or their podcast or, paying for their course or what have you, that we have enough gain so that when it comes time to give, we can give in a high quality way.
Yeah.
And so I really think, I don't know that I would call that selfish, but I would call it strategic.
Okay.
In other words, if you're going to be selfless, then you also have to be strategic in order to do that, which part of taking care of others means taking care of yourself. And so there has to be, if you decide to take care of others, you have to also understand and take care of yourself. I'll say it this way too. Sometimes people go, revenue and goodwill have to be two separate things.
Okay.
But they're actually very interconnected.
Yeah, I would think so.
Right. If you want to do goodwill, you need revenue.
I promise you're reading my mind right now, because
Okay, yeah.
I had just thought, something I love to do, and maybe it's, frowned upon a little bit, is I'll give to any homeless person anywhere on the side of the road. Like, whatever negative thoughts, I just put them aside and find some money in my wallet and give it to them. And part of that also drives me to, I want to give more, so I need to earn more. And that pushes me forward in the workplace. You watch videos online where someone, maybe they do it for internet, exciting stuff, but they'll give a homeless person $1,000 and just totally change their month or their year, or just set like a different mind state going forward for this person. And, I can't give $1,000.
Well, that's the thing. The person on the internet has $1,000 to give because they're so popular on the internet, right? Because they're making money off those internet videos, and now they have right. But that's the idea: is that revenue and goodwill are they're interconnected, and the more goodwill you do, the better chance you have to generate more revenue. The more revenue you generate, the better chance you have to give more goodwill.
I love that.
Yeah.
And with all this, like, what challenges do you see in leadership, and how do you advise people to rectify those challenges?
Well, there's a lot of challenges in leadership, but I think if we go back to kind of the first question too, the first challenge is ourselves, and kind of defining what kind of leader you want to be. And I think in leadership we have the choices, but I think this is even in entrepreneurship. I think everything ties back to leadership.